Bienvenido de nuevo. I like everything. Movie reviews. I am Eric Alves. You know who the fuck I am. I'm just doing my movie reviews. I have my unlimited pass, see unlimited movies, so I'm going to see a lot of movies. As you know, I'm going now posting these reviews, not just in my story, but on my pages now. Episode 3. Here we go. Today, I saw Encanto. Now, I don't know if you've seen the preview. It's a Disney movie, kids movie. And, well, Eric, why are you going to see a kids movie? Because when I see a preview for a kids movie and it looks like it's going to be good and it catch my interest, I go see it. I don't care if I don't got no kids. I don't care if I don't have a kid to go see it with. I'm going to go see it. I just saw a movie called Ron's, what is the movie called? Ron's Gone Wrong was another Pixar movie I seen, kids movie. Really good movie because the preview had me cracking up. But it's not about Encanto. It's not about Ron's thingy. It's about Encanto today. So, Encanto, if you don't know, it's a movie about, there's a family. They got some powers out of nowhere. It was like a miracle blessing. And during the movie, they start to lose their powers for whatever reason. Now, I'm not going to ruin the story. All I'm going to say is I seen it in 3D. The animation, when I used to see movies in 3D, they look good, but they look like way better now. Like maybe it's because it's an animated movie. Maybe just the animation's way better and the 3D graphics are way better. But I saw it in 3D. I suggest you go see it in 3D. If you go see it, if you can take it. Some people don't like that 3D thing. It gets them sick and all that stuff like that. But yeah, see it in 3D. It's a really good feel in 3D. There was actually a part where she's like high up, like very high up, and they showed down. And with the 3D effect, I'm afraid of heights. So like I really felt like I was like up there. I was like, oh my God. I was like, all right, I can't look at the screen right now. But Encanto is a really good movie. Latinos, y'all better go out and go see this, man. Good joint. Take your kids to go see this. So everybody in the family, is blessed with different powers and all that, and then they start to lose the powers. One thing I'm gonna say is it's Disney. One thing I've never liked this about Disney. This is one thing I like. It was interesting in this movie, but I usually don't like this about Disney. I hate all the dancing and singing and all that stuff. Every Disney movie has to have that stop where it's like, oh, here's a song and dancing and singing. But, this is Latina, so they did it their way. But so it was very interesting. So, a lot of songs of salsa and all that stuff and kind of like a mix of poppy music, kind of like mixed with Spanish music and different types of Spanish music. It was very interesting the way they did it. Actually, my favorite song, I think, was the strong chick in the movie was Luisa. Luisa's song I really liked. Like there was a few of the songs that were in there that were really good that I really liked, but Luisa's song was my favorite song. But very good movie. I'm not gonna spoil too much. Actually, no, I'm lying. I feel like this movie had a very strong message, underlying message, very strong underlying message. And for me to express that message, I would have to spoil the movie for you. So from this point on, if you're watching this, if you don't want to be spoiled, click off. Click off right now because I'm about to spoil some things. It's going to kind of spoil the plot to the movie. But I want to express how important I think this sentiment is that they released in this movie, underlying sentiment. So basically, the family, they got powers from the mother who got the powers in a moment of desperation and losing her husband and wanting to keep the love for the kids and keep the kids protected, and this magic thing kind of just created. It's kind of weird. Nobody really knows how it happened. So everybody gets powers, and all through that whole scenario, the family was very close, very in touch, and I guess through time, the family started having little quarrels, little things that they were hiding away certain family members that they didn't even want to deal with. And I think through that, that's what made the power start going away. And towards the end of the movie, all those little quarrels that they had with each other and all those things kind of got resolved. And the togetherness of the family got really close and really strong again. And when that happened, the powers came back. So what I think is the underlying message there is that togetherness and family and friends and all that, it's magical because they had magic powers from that. It's magical when you have a close family. It's warm. It's a whole. If you have ever had a close family, close, big, tight knit family that's loving, that's not easy to get. It's not an easy thing to get. It is almost magical in a way. And when the family stopped being like that, they started losing the powers. And I feel like that's explaining how important it is to have family and togetherness and closeness. And now we live in a world where you're not going to see too much of that. What I grew up with married couples and my aunts and uncles and my grandmas, and they were all married and they all had kids and they all stayed together and they all had. You don't get much of that now. Now it's, I want to be lit. I want to be a hot bitch. I want to be this. I want to be the motherfucker in the bottle buying club. I mean, in the club buying bottles. And a lot of that's going to go away. These kids now are not going to have what we had because a lot of marriages aren't happening like that anymore. And even if they are happening, a lot of them are getting divorced. People want too much now. It's just we live in a world where everybody wants everything. And a lot of that's going to go away. A lot of what we had growing up is going to go away. It's going to go away eventually. Not go away completely, but go away to the way we had it. The way the big family togetherness. People aren't getting married anymore like that. People aren't staying together like that. People are having kids and they live separate and having baby daddies and baby mamas and all this stuff like that. Now, that's always been a thing, but it's just going to be a way bigger thing now. And that big magical warmness of family is going to dwindle down a lot. Same thing with friends. Same thing with organizations. Whenever something stays together in closeness and warmness, it usually does something that can't be done without that. With friends, with record labels or businesses. Usually when they all work together and they're close and they really like each other and they enjoy each other, they can create things that they can't create without that. And you notice when that goes away, a lot of those things fall apart, especially businesses, friendships, all of that, even family. And even in my family, there's like that warmness, that closeness is kind of spread apart. And a lot of people I know, other families as well, has spread apart. And it's like now there's like an emptiness, So I know this is a little longer video than usual, but I just feel like that message, that's what I feel like the movie delivered. So I just feel like that message was very important for me to get off, to let that spoiler out. If you're going to see the movie, you don't care about it being spoiled, good. But very good movie. Disney did good on this. I was in there. The Spanish people was in there. They loved it. If you're Spanish, go see it. I can talk about it. My last name is Alves. No, I'm fucking around. I'm a gringo. But yes, Encanto. I suggest you go see it. The movie is fantastic. Talk to you later. I like everything reviews. Peace.